Microphone. Okay. Can you hear me now? I literally was uh, given all the information and no one could hear me. Hopefully you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Okay, perfect. All right. Maybe what I was saying I wasn't supposed to say, I guess. But let's just go ahead and see what rebel messages come out as we close out this month. All right. Thank you for letting me know. I know I want to restart. I want to say everything that I was saying. What is this that's come in reverse? It says allow SHIT to come to you. It's coming in reverse. All right. So this feels like a non-negotiable here. All right. Whatever is coming towards you, or whatever is currently, whatever you're currently dealing with, or whatever is just, you know how you wake up and there's a person and you're like, why are you here? It's giving me that type of vibe. If this has to do with work related, it's kind of like, again, I'm going to repeat the same thing again. And I don't feel like it's the job. I feel like it's the people. Some of you are working with people that you're just, is this the day that they're going to get fired? Or is this the day that they're going to quit? You know, but I don't feel like cursing, but it says allow that SHIT to come to you, and it's in reverse. And it just really feels like a non-negotiable. It's kind of like what you thought you want, you don't want, but it's kind of like, why should you go out of your way to obtain what it is that you currently need? That's why it's like, if it's work related, it's like, why would you go apply for another job or relocate when the problem at hand is what's the matter that's there? Because it feels like you were there first. Whatever this is, you're first. And it's very clear. The energy speaks very, very loud, is what I see. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's kind of like, let's say this is a person. It's like the person's, I'll just say you. It's like your energy speaks for itself. It's kind of like you don't have to, like, say you walk in a room, right? And you look at a chair and someone's sitting in that chair, that person literally will get up because they can read you. It's kind of like, how dare you sit in my chair? And you don't have to tell someone that. They will literally move and get out of your space. That's what I'm getting with this electric bolt here. Be effing grateful is in reverse. Squeeze is in reverse. And you have, if you are waiting for a sign, well, here it effing is. So this is basically what someone doesn't want to acknowledge here, is that you get your way all the time. And you need a little TLC, and you may not be wanting to admit it. You need to be heard at this time. So in regards to work related, it feels like there's a disagreement. You know, you didn't get your way dealing with the person, or you feel betrayed in some type of way and you just don't want to look at this person and you're just like, wow, just quit already. And that's how I always would tell you guys, never mix your honey with your money. Okay, because you don't want any disturbances at the workplace, and it doesn't have to be sexual. It could just literally be, hanging out with a coworker, and it's just a little bit too close, and now you're looking at them, you can't stand them. And it just feels like, if this is work related, you didn't get your way, or, someone disappointed you in some type of way. And it's just, you're not ready to forgive them at all. But someone definitely needs some TLC. Someone is, I'm not going to say being stubborn here, but with this rebel energy, it's just kind of like it's your way or the highway, and that's just the way it is. And I'm not passing any judgment here whatsoever as we close out February. So until you get out of your way, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a you problem Viewer, I feel like, people who don't understand you or don't know you, you will be judged as, like you get your way. Or if I was to ask someone about you, they would tell me like, like you're difficult. And it's not a difficult where, I'll just say this, you know what you want. And most people who don't know what they want, if you don't follow suit on how they obtain things, you're the one that's difficult. Yeah, you're the one that's difficult. But that's not true. Clarify this squeeze, please. And the moment I said clarify this squeeze, some of you are just not an affectionate person. As a side note, it's like I can give my own TLC. Is someone mad at you because you want to allow them to be affectionate in some type of way? Like, if someone wants to have a conversation with you, they want you to tell all your business, and it's like, no. Whoever you're dealing with or whoever is trying to attach themselves to you, listen, they are needy. It says you got a feeling you just can't shake. Yeah. And then what you don't see, get out of your ASS pronto. And you're not, because it's in reverse. What you don't see, it's not you. So overall, with this spread, this is telling me, look, you got a good thing going. Don't ruin that SHT. For others of you, you need to pull back from a coworker. Just in general, whoever is clingy, listen, the moment that they don't get their way, the whole time I'm thinking it's your energy. Now that I can see, no, you are a loyal person. It's confusing. Just place it where it fits, okay? But what I'm seeing here is be careful, because the moment that somebody does not get their way is the moment there's a possible betrayal, there's a possible upsetting, there's a possible discord at work. All right? A lot of masculine energy here. Give me one more spread. One more spread, please. That name sounds familiar. All right, time to let go. Okay. You're being asked to let go. This could be, this is feminine energy. You need some effing time alone, and you know why. So whatever you are when it comes to your feelings, okay, and how you feel, you know why you feel this. You know why you're feeling this way. What you don't see in regards to this is it's kind of like you're in your feelings for no reason, and you need to do you, and you need to let this go. So it's kind of like I'm talking to someone in the collective where you're wasting your time and your emotions when you need to be doing you. Because whatever you're in your heart space about when it comes to the matters of the heart, if this has to do with the person, they're doing them. So you're being asked to get into your masculine energy and get out of your feelings. If this has to do with the situation, it's time to let it go. All right. Clarify this alone time, and you know why. Apologize. So as much as you are not going to want to acknowledge this, but it's telling me, and I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. You need to apologize. You're going to be in your feelings, and you're in your feelings because you're wanting someone to apologize to you when in reality you're supposed to be apologizing to them. So you're wanting your way and you're not getting your way. The person that you're wanting to apologize to you, they're doing them. All right. And it's obviously they're making it very clear you do you. And the separation or the distance or the break, I'll call it that. The break doesn't even it's just simple as I apologize, but I mean be sincere about it. The bottom of the deck is make it rain. So this is letting me know that you are under the assumption that this person only wants you for your money. They don't like you for who you are. But at the same time, this is how you presented yourself. You're a work in progress, yes, but if this is how you met this person, like you got it like that, let's say you do have it like that, well, that's the character that they see. That's the character that's set, is that you're always going to take care of everything. And unfortunately, it feels like it's the moment where you're saying, no, I'm not going to take care of something X, Y, and Z. And you may have said something that could have hurt that person's feelings. You know how ego gets in the way sometimes. So it's asking you to apologize and make sure you're sincere. Give me one more spread, please. I hate that sometimes too, where I get by myself sometimes and I'm like, you know what? I think and it's not me surrendering to, you know how when you actually, I'll speak for myself. There's times where in the moment, I know for certain what I'm saying is right. And, ego has taken it over me. And the moment that I get by myself and everything is calm, and I'm like, you know what, this could have been prevented. I got worked up because I didn't communicate. And so I said all of that and I hurt someone's feelings. Now they know how I truly feel about them. Well, we got that out of the way. But I have to apologize. And I can't take back how I feel because now they know. And now I won't have access to them like I did prior to, all because of an assumption. Mm. I don't do that anymore. But in the past, I had an impulse. That was one of my impulses: assuming, and not having the facts, and running off of assumption. Anywho, next spread. What is this? It's a yes, whatever it is. It says thoughts can be sneaky, lying, and bastards. Ooh-wee. So I just got through talking about assumptions, and our minds can convince us otherwise that we're telling the truth. So be mindful of this. I'm going to clarify this. Is this an assumption or is this the truth? Is this the assumption or the truth? I'm being guided to use the same deck. All right. Is this an assumption or the truth? It's dark and you can't see a effing thing. Money, you do you. Ooh. All right. So if you're wondering if someone is cheating, you know how that saying, what happens in the dark comes to light? I don't know how you call this cheating. If you're paying somebody for services, is that cheating? Because this is what this is. It's like if you obviously you're aware that this person has cheated, but if they're paying for the services, you fill in the blank of what services is, whether this is someone spending time with them or some type of favor, or your person just as well off, they have disposable income and they just feel like they can do whatever they want to do. You fill in the blank of what that is. It could be all of the above. And it just feels like, the lying feels like, they always take you in this headspace like you're the only one, because it says take a effing trip. You know what I mean? So whoever you're dealing with has a lot of money to spend. But be mindful, they're coming back around with this. It's dark, you can't see a thing. They're coming back around because they're going to either need your advice or they're going to need you to bail them out of something. It says you are a hot mess. Fact, clean yourself up. Yeah. This could be jail. This could be a halfway house. This could be skipping town. This could be, you know, being literally stuck. You know how some people they're in the verge of getting caught. Because I'm seeing someone being in someone's house and they thought that they were single, and their person comes in and they're reaching out to someone to come get them from the situation. I do see destruction, like vandalism. I see vandalism. Give 0. Ooh. Where the F is your sense of humor? Listen. Whoever hurt your feelings, I'm going to say this. This is a new message. Whoever hurt your feelings this month, listen, they're going to get humbled real, real fast, because the money that they are displaying it's kind of like someone who always shows money, but that's the only money that they have. They don't, it's not new money, it's old money. And it feels like that money, something's going to happen to that money, and this person's demeanor is going to totally change. And it feels like they're gonna blame. It feels like someone's gonna get blamed. I don't want to say you. I'm just gonna say somebody. Somebody's gonna get blamed here, as if you are an alibi to help someone take their money or something. All because you could care less about this person now because of how they treated you. You're giving them the same energy. So because you are giving them the same energy, they're feeling like you know something. You're you are the SH. You are the I don't. You fill in the blank. It's SH, and then there's a asterisk with the T. That could be a O. It could be a I. It could be a U. If it's a O, someone is literally caught. Like, for real. Whoever had a good time, or whoever's having a good time tonight, I'm saying tonight, it's a setup. It's a setup. And I'm going to get out of that energy. Yeah, I'm going to get out of that. What is the overall? Thank you. Judgment. Ooh! And the 5 of swords. And the 5 of wands. What is the 5 of wands? Fighting. Disagreement. Rivalry. Clashing. This right here ain't pretty. So whoever's an asshole, stay away from them, because they gonna get into some trouble. Stay away. Get out. Don't be in the middle of trouble. Don't allow your good deeds to be evil spoken of. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and switch decks and see what other messages come out as we close out. And what I was saying at the beginning of this live was that your monthly is available. I'm just haven't decided when I want to release it. I don't know if I'm going to release it at midnight, or I know it's going to be between midnight and 12 p.m. is when I'm going to release it. I don't want to release it exactly at midnight. What is this? Humor. There it goes. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. All right. So for those of you who have bitch resting faces and you're taking life really, really serious, you are being asked to lighten up. Like, for real. You're being asked to lighten up. Laugh more. If you're not ready to laugh, allow your heart to smile. Practice allowing your heart to smile. All right. What else? As we close out this month. Watch funny videos, watch a funny movie, do something funny. All right, what you don't see is that you doubt. Okay. If this has to do with the person, someone doubts you and you don't see that. All right. So if I'm getting that, if someone, it's a person that always questions you, what are you doing? Where are you going? Who are you talking to? Oh, it's always one of those questions. It's kind of like, overly what do you call it when someone's just all up in your. So it just feels like as we close out this month, you're feeling like you don't have to answer to nobody. That's what I see here. Dealing with people or a specific person, you're just like, look, don't ask me nothing else. Don't ask me no questions. If I'm not asking you no questions, don't ask me no questions. That's what I see there. But in pertaining to self, some of you are refusing to accept that you doubt someone or yourself. All right. And in regards to the advice, you're being asked to not need to know all the answers to everything. So let's just say hypothetically, you're the person who's always asking a particular person or just people in general, like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Who are you talking to? Where are you going tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow? You're wanting to know everything. You're missing out. Where was that? You remember laughter came out? Your humor, you're missing out the good portions out of the experience with dealing with people. So it's kind of like allow things to flow, allow things to play out instead of needing to know A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Just lighten up a little bit. Allow your tenses to lighten up. Okay. So you're being asked to not need to know everything. Okay. Moving forward and pertaining to self. Start doing things to make you happy. Okay. And you won't, it's kind of like you clarify this doubt. Just clarify it. Yeah. Courage is coming in reverse. Courage is bravery. Courage is the lack of action, lack of fire energy as well. So I'm going to just say it. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting that you can't be happy. Okay. Stop doubting that you will never be happy again. You will be happy. I speak life into you. You will be happy again. All right. Now, if you're having difficulties with smiling, I'll practice working on allowing your heart to smile. When it comes to courage, it says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And I really feel like if we was to replace this fear, it needs to be replaced with doubt. The bottom of the deck, success. This is good. So one I'm being guided for you to say to yourself is that I love myself. I love you, self. Self, I love you. Remind yourself, like, I love you, you know. And you may end up finding yourself laughing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Gratitude. Simple things in life. Yeah, some of you just need to know. I feel like, is it OCD or PCD? I don't know what it's called. It's just, it's a like it's your safe space. It's how you operate, but it's time to reset how you operate. You're going to have to, and it's going to take some time, and it's okay. I'm not holding anything against you. You're in a safe space. Give me one more spread, please. Give me one more spread. Yeah, some of you need to get over yourself. And the moment you get over yourself, you're realizing that you're like way behind. You're lost in back time, and you're not present. Growth here, yeah. So maturity needs to take place. All right. So this awareness could be scary. It could be uncomfortable. It can cause you to go into hermit mode. It can cause you to isolate yourself. And I'm asking you not to do that. All right. This is that moment where that growth is to where you are unlearning and resetting a new version of you. And you get to pick what type of version you want to be. And I hope that humor, you know, the lighter side of things, forgiveness, okay? And I love forgiveness because we can forgive ourselves on an ongoing basis, but I don't want it to become where it's out of control, where you're intentionally either abandoning yourself or you are. I don't need you to understand how impactful that is on the body. And when the mind is tired, how impactful the mind is on the body. I think I think we're having a delay with the live Wi-Fi. So let me hurry up. When it comes to forgiveness, my love, it says, I acknowledge the harboring resentment blocks that flow of love. I promise you, once you love on you as a priority, you are not going to seek love outside of yourself. It's going to come. Love is going to come serve you, but you're not going to look for it. And when it comes serve you, it'll throw you by surprise sometimes. It will. Moving forward, what are the messages do you have for my collective earth, air, fire, and water signs as we close out the end of the month? That Divine Robert sounds so familiar. If you guys are able to see the chat box, I know somebody, it's a music group called Divine Struggle. And I was looking at it, I said, you know what, is that? My mind playing tricks on me. We have love and deep love. Don't mix the two, is what I'm being guided to tell you. Love can conquer all. Look deeply within and discover your soul's purpose in relationships. And I just got through saying, viewer, I said, when you make it a priority on loving yourself, you're not, I promise you, I said, I promise you, you won't look for love outside of you, but love will come serve you. And when it does, it'll throw you by surprise. And this is what that is. You have your love, and then you have this deep love that's coming in to serve you. And it's kind of like, I was guided to say, don't mix the two. There's still a lot learning. Some of you are going to mix the two. Fall hard. You will. And every time you fall hard, it feels like the person or people in general run from you. And it's not that they're running from you. It's like it's a mirroring thing. Just how you fall hard, they're falling hard for someone else. And it doesn't always have to be romantic. It could be, there's a family member that's a priority that they don't know how to say no to. And that family member is controlling their life. Or if it is a romantic person, it's someone that, that that person is a mirror to them while they are a mirror to you, and you fall deep for them when you should have been focused on this priority of your own love, so that this person would have fell hard for you, because then you would have been their mirror. I hope that makes sense, my love. Challenge. Yeah. That's the saying called fools in love. Fool in love. I even wrote a song called Fool in Love. And I remember the words. It goes, some days are good, some days are bad, some days I'm worried, some days I'm sad, some days I'm sad. It's your business. You can do what you want to do. I don't mind. I can't remember. I wrote the song last year in the summertime, and it was in love. And I allowed this to disrespect me and for them to do them, and not physically disrespect, but I knew that they were not faithful. I knew that just whatever. But anywho, I'm not in that toxic situation anymore. But I'm grateful for that. I learned a lot. And one thing I will say is I will never be a fool in love again. That was an experience that I chose to go through. No one made me. I knew exactly what I was doing. And actually what I was doing, it was a trauma bond. And I was what do they call it? Where daddy's little girl lacked a father figure. So I was that relationship was secret relationship, I should say, a private relationship. Um, that was a relationship where I had to heal my daddy wounds, a lack of a father figure. And so I'm so grateful for that experience. So I don't want anyone to think like, oh, well, that person, no, I gave permission and I allowed it. I knew exactly what was going on. I was healing and I had to go through that to be able to really close that chapter. So basically the father figure that I lacked is the person that I was in a relationship with, and it was not healthy at all. It was very toxic. Anyway, moving forward, romantic oracles. What messages do you have closing out this month? What else? I'm going to say this before. I'm going to keep shuffling though. One of the hardest things to do is when you look at someone that you love and someone that you're a full in love with, right? Is that you try to give them so much window of opportunity to get on the same page as you. And then you allow them to think that they conquered the situation, but knowing that when you fully close that chapter, the person will sit back and realize that they lost a good thing. And then now they have to go through the process of learning or whatever abandonment issues that they have. They have to go through the same thing, instead of two people healing together. Huh. Romantic oracles. All right. First romantic oracle is retreat. My viewer, it says it's time to disconnect from the world. Why? Why should the viewer disconnect from the world? Okay. It's saying let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay. Okay, that came over here. Why is this like this? Stay optimistic about your love life. This was in reverse. So I see it. The reason why you need to retreat is because, viewer, your friend's advice ain't working. So you need to retreat and really reassess what is it that you want, what kind of relationship that you want. If you're on a break right now, what direction do you want this connection to go? If you're not in a relationship and you're wanting a relationship, listening to your friends and is not connecting you what you really need. It's not successful. So you're being asked to retreat and disconnect and really reassess, reevaluate yourself. What is it that you want? What are you looking for? Or what are some things that you need to fix about yourself? So the message here is you're being asked to retreat, and it just feels like I'm getting another message. Hold on. Let me tell you this new message, and then we'll go back to the first message. You're being asked to retreat. If you have a friend that you can confide in, allow them in your space so that you're not alone, okay? And so that they could, provide companionship for you until you're able to get back in the world and be optimistic and get back into the dating pool or in the dating world or getting out there and just being single. If you have never been single before, maybe it's time for you to really enjoy that experiencing being in a relationship with yourself. But others of you, if you experience a breakup or getting ready to have a breakup going into the new month, you do have friends that are willing to, keep you in a good space. All right. And it's like I'm going to say family and friends have your back. When it comes to having cold feet, whatever you decide, if you're wanting to get married and if you decide to have cold feet and walk away at the altar, your friends, they got your back. No one's going to be mad at you. So it feels like you either have a promise ring or an engagement ring, and you're just not ready for this type of commitment. All right. What are the romantic oracles? Next spread, please. What are the romantic oracles you have for? Thank you. You have let your friends, it's coming out. For some of you, you're like, I don't have friends. Okay. You need to get out and make friends. That's what it's saying. If you don't have friends, you need to get out there and make friends. This is, and how you make friends, start asking people for their opinions. I'm not SGL is not saying, oh yeah, meet anybody on social media or meet anybody in the streets. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying be open, start communicating with people. Make yourself relevant. And how you make yourself relevant is slow down a little bit. You matter. So whatever space that you're in, make sure that everyone knows that you exist. It says ask for and accept support from others. Create your friends. You can do that. You know that, right? You can create a friend. Being a part of groups and associations and establishing new connections. If you're not, comfortable with meeting strangers or communicating with people on social media, well, then join something and start establishing those connections. But I will tell you this, when you first start, it might not be easy, but be open, keep showing up. All right. Okay. Give me one more. Hey, I'm here. You may not resonate with every channel message, but I'm here. I'm going to have it to where I have your Be a Friend session where I'll go live and, I'll give everyone a moment to, if you want to type it in the chat, I'll read it, or, you're going to have to type it because I don't think YouTube has it to where you can, like if we're on, you know what? That's what we'll do. We'll do it on Instagram, where I'll have it to where you guys can have a moment to express yourself, be yourself. Hey, how's everything going? So we have a wedding here, heart-to-heart conversation. That message is coming back up. Coming back up again. It's safe to love. Some of you are going to have cold feet. Some of you are already engaged and you're going to say, no, you're not ready. Sorry. Others of you, this is it's like, nope, not happening. Oh, if you are married, oh, goodness gracious. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it just feels like I don't know if this is you or your spouse. One of you, or maybe it's both of you, you cheated the day before you got married. I feel like it's both of you, to be honest with you. Look at both of y'all faces. I feel like it's both parties cheated before the actual vow. Wow. And it feels like I'm just going to say this. The feminine is going to cheating, and that's going to be the feminine's scapegoat to get out of the marriage. and get everything that's owed to them. So it's kind of like this feminine, what do they call these people? A gold digger? Someone's a gold digger. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean, or I'm not trying to talk. Someone is saying, hey, you cheated, so give me what you have. We're having a divorce. And this person, ooh, my God. They are thinking of a master plan because they know that you cheated too. What's at the bottom of the deck? Separation. Listen, I may not deliver the messages so fast and right on time the way some of y'all may want me to, but let me tell you this. I don't play with my gifts at all, period. And the last thing I would never do or put myself in a situation where I would have somebody's blood on my hands. So I'm not here to waste your time. Okay? But anywho, I'm being guided to leave that alone. Listen, thinking about a way to come in like, how dare you take me for what I have and you cheated too. Y'all be careful out here in these gangster streets. Be careful. Please be careful. Give me one more spread. You have chemistry. There's strong magnetic attraction. This is a new spread. Whoever you're dealing with, this right here is giving me two people who can literally get over on people. This person can show you some things and you can show them some things. Like this is I don't want to say a power couple. I just want to say two people, two sly people. Two sly people that can get together. You guys will be a good team. At the bottom of the deck. Yep. Flirt. You guys are the sly couple. You guys definitely will be a good team of, getting what you want. If you want the bag, you guys will definitely know how to get the bag. But I will say this, either one of you don't want no children. And if this is good the way that it is, I'm gonna let you know that a child is gonna mess it all up. And for some of you, you're gonna end the relationship because you want a child, and it feels like this person has a child. You're gonna find out about it, and you're gonna feel like slapped in the face in a way because they don't want you to have no children. Well, the reason why they don't want you to have children is because you guys know how to get the bag together. And that's just how it's supposed to be. I don't know what you call these types of couples. It's kind of like, it's a musician, but it's two people together instead of one person. You know how I'm seeing it? You know how there's a pool table? This is how I'm seeing it. It's a pool table, and I'm playing pool, right? And I'm pretending like I don't know how to play. Okay? And my person is schooling me, right? And so someone comes to the table and says, hey, I want to play. But in reality, I know how to play pool. It's that kind of energy, like two people know how to get the bag. But whoever this is, whatever they don't want the next person to have, they already have. Oh, that's a headache. It's like it's basically the person is saying, no, you can't. I don't want no kids, but they're going to end up getting somebody pregnant. They don't want a kid. They don't want you to have kids, but they're going to end up getting someone else pregnant. Or you don't want kids, and this person is going to end up getting pregnant. I don't know how to explain it. Someone doesn't want somebody to have kids, right? And the person that doesn't want to have kids is going to have a child by someone else. And it's going to upset the other person. Because this person is going to want you to it's like a respecting. It's kind of like pretend as if they don't have a child. Keep things going as it always has been. Don't worry about the child. The child don't have nothing to do with you. And it feels like that's how this person is going to try to position the situation of pretending like there's not a child when you want a child and this person wants to just get the bag with you. They don't want you to have any children. You know what that sounds like? A person getting everything that they want the way they want it, and you putting the remaining life, your remaining self and life on hold. What you don't see is romance and feelings. It's in reverse. Yeah. So collective, what you don't see closing out is you ain't feeling. Your heart ain't feeling. You're not feeling. You're not in that space to feel. So this is coming off cold, not warm, not open. It's just like nope, frozen. So what you don't see is that you're coming off cold. What is a message for the collective Earth, Air, Fire, and Water signs? That was kind of fun. I hope I did okay. All right, what is the direct message here? There it is. Let's read it. Let's see what it is. The devil. And the devil is the Capricorn, and that is earth energy. And this is what it says, my love. It says, you're feeling trapped. Perhaps there's a lack of fulfillment in your life, or maybe you're a slave to the allure of materialism or substance. It's rendering you powerless. At the bottom of the deck is judgment. So this is letting me know some of you don't think you have a problem, whatever this is. It says, the upright position of the judgment indicates a moment of self-reflection. You're likely close to reaching a significant stage in your journey. This journey may not have been an easy one, and you may find comfort in sharing your struggles with others to find camaraderie. Now is the time to face challenges head on, and that is the what? Devil. I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. I'll just say this, the moment that you decide to turn your life around or make better decisions or prioritize your fun time, you get what I'm saying? People are not going to like that. I'll just let you know that. Who are you to get it together? Who are you? It's that energy. Goodness gracious. All right. What does my collective need to focus on? Goodness gracious. Who are you to do better? That's crazy. What is that? Prayer and contemplation. You guys haven't been praying or been practicing gratitude. You need to. And for whatever it is that you need at this time, you ask and you shall receive. So you're being asked to, it says connect with heaven, but it's like take a moment out. Say, hey, I haven't talked to you for a minute. Just how I'm saying, I haven't talked to you for a minute. It's been many moons, but, please forgive me for, X, Y, and Z. And the reason why I say forgive me is because if you haven't taken out the time to even say thank you for the new day, it's kind of like, what is that busy? What is it so where someone is so busy just to say thank you, God, for a new day? Thank you, divine. Thank you, universe, for staying on your axis, and we just not flying off of Earth in the middle of nowhere, and then just not being able to breathe because So it's kind of like 1 minute. You know what? That's what I'm being guided to tell you. For those of you who don't have the words to say when it comes to prayer, just say thank you. And then allow it to build from there. Okay. So you need to focus on the moments of being thankful. All right. Your I am message for the closeout for the month. What is the I am message for the collective earth, air, fire, and water signs? My earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I hope you found the clarity, confirmation, understanding that you sought after. And if you didn't, I'm so happy that you showed up. And I hope I did okay. My fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully I did a good job. I hope all is well with you. My water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Hey, how are you? Hopefully I'm doing okay with serving you because I enjoy doing so. I will say that this week was a week. It went by really fast. It's supposed to rain on Sunday. It looked like it was going to rain in California, but I feel it. It feels nippy. And my air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Hi. I hope all is well with you. And I hope you show up on Sunday for the announcements. We don't have a set time yet, but all right. So you have three. Confirmation of just saying thank you. All right. So you have serenity here. It says, through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do the work. So this is stepping out of control and allowing serenity to do its work. Beautiful. Water signs. Did I even acknowledge you? Hey, thank you so much for stopping by and supporting that SGL community. And make sure that you become a spiritual guiding light by using the comment section and sharing what you resonate with and what you don't resonate with. You can also extend channel messages of, what you think the spreads are saying. Yeah, you can be a spiritual guiding light too. That's what the comment section is for. So the situation here is gratitude. All right. And it's confirmation for those of you who haven't prayed in a while. You know what I mean? Or just had the moment of being in gratitude. And for some of you, if you feel like you're not deserving for a prayer to be answered, this card coming out is confirming that, yes, you are deserving. All you have to do is ask. All right. And after you ask, be in gratitude and let go of the control, let it go and do you. And it's all in God's hands. Now, when it comes to your I am message of gratitude, this is where we are. It says, I am aware of the light in my life brings me joy. Thus, I enlighten my thoughts. Riches surround me. I appreciate all that life brings me. Yes, you are speaking life. Yes. And then you have in God's hands. It says, my trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greater love guide my heart and my choice. My faith is steady, and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. I agree. All right. Don't forget love is kind. Don't forget love is gentle. Until we meet again.